Greetings again, fellow book lovers. It's time for Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a very highly recommended book. Today's book is definitely for the hockey fan. It is Hockey Hall of Fame True Stories 2 by Eric Zweig. This is published by Firefly, and retail price is $29.99 in both US and Canada. Page count, 212 pages. This is True Stories 2. There was a book one that Eric Zweig released, I think it was 2021, 2022, and is basically hockey trivia, taking little-known facts and well-known facts about hockey as it pertains to the Hockey Hall of Fame and the sport of hockey in general. So because book one was so popular, why not come out with book two? And book two is bigger and better than ever. There's so much in this book that even the casual hockey fan can appreciate it. I'm not a big die-hard hockey fan. I've watched it, well, I started watching it when I was a little boy, like 10 years old back in the 60s. And my love of the sport has, petered out a little bit, but this book definitely brings it all back. He talks about trophies, a lot of different trophies, such as the Lady Byng trophy. That was awarded in 1925. Now, Lady Byng, she was the Governor General at the time, his wife, and they wanted to present an award to the player that exhibited the most sportsmanlike and gentlemanlike qualities and was also a good all-round hockey player. So the first recipient of this was Frank Nihor, and it was picked by Lady Byng herself, and usually the press picked, the best people, but she went along with the pick, and maybe controversial, but Frank Nihor was still an excellent player. So throughout the pages of the book, there's just so much information. It's just fact upon fact upon fact. It talks about the origins of the Stanley Cup. They began in the 1917-1918 season, but there was a Stanley Cup before that. It was a Challenge Cup that really was across Canada, and teams played for it. Not National Hockey League teams, because it hadn't been established at that point, but teams played for it, and it was a very prestigious cup. And those who won the challenge were considered the best of Canada. And hockey has always been associated with Canada, and though there are a lot more international and American players now. The book also talks about Lester and Frank Patrick, two hockey players who were out in British Columbia. They were credited with creating the first artificial ice hockey rink out in Victoria and Vancouver. The family business, I think they had a lumber business in Quebec. It moved out to British Columbia, and once it was sold, the brothers dedicated to making the sport better. And the artificial ice hockey rink really revolutionized ice rinks. It's trivial bits like this, and it's not just trivial. It's major information about how hockey progressed over the century. And there are other stories like it used to be 7 players on the ice at one time. The 7th was called the Rover, who just went, roved around. And they stopped that, and they figured, well, we just need 6 players at a time each team. The 5 players, the goalie, and that was it. And that sped up the game. There was other changes to the sport, such as offside, was put into effect in 1913, and hockey used to be 2 30-minute periods, but they changed it to 3 20-minute periods. In the past, way back, quite a few times, since there weren't big rosters of each team, a lot of players played the entire 60 minutes on the ice. So that definitely, hockey was different back then. Maybe it wasn't quite as physical, but still, skating for 60 minutes straight would really take its toll on people. Other information in the book, it talks about, of course, Foster Hewitt, who was part of Hockey Night in Canada, the greatest announcer, many have said, of all time. It also talks about when hockey came to television in the States in 1939. So it's just one bit of information after another. So this is for the casual and the serious hockey fan. So if you're looking for the complete book, since it's getting close to Christmas, if you have a hockey fan, this is a great Christmas present, a great birthday gift, or any time of the year. Or if you just want to buy it for yourself, go for it because it's recommended. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. So thank you for watching. I enjoy doing these, and hopefully you enjoy watching. Until the next time we meet, stay safe, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.